everything moves so fast, where your mind carries more weight than your shoulders can bear, where your heart wrestles with fears, chains, and silent battles. There is one word that brings true freedom. My peace I leave with you. My peace I give to you.
This is a word of acknowledgement, of appreciation, and of recognition to the pastor and to those who function as pastors, one of the 5 offices given to the body of Messiah, and of who are named shepherds of the flock. Thank you. Thank you for your enduring work and standing through trials and church splits and laying your life down for the sheep. All 5 office functions are a heavy call. Allow me to make a bold statement. YouTube, TV, and social media is our modern-day communication. This needs to shift. Is the use of these indicative of false or deceived preachers? Absolutely not. There are numerous excellent ministers who have YouTube channels. Also, marketing, graphics, music, advertising, voiceovers, and the like are wonderful ways for believers to use their gifts and talents, especially for church. However, the actual church function is not accomplished in this style, supporting a megapastor. This is how I perceive things. As a global mechanism, it is not intended for the office of the pastor. The teacher pastoring is primarily restricted within the boundaries of personal interaction. A pastor cannot possibly lead, let's say, 300,000 people. A teacher pastor cannot teach 300,000 people. They should only be pastoring those of whom they can personally nurture and be accountable for. No YouTube pastor has a one-on-one conversation with 300,000 souls. When these megapastors preach and teach to 300,000 souls, they will be held even more accountable. I have also heard notorious false doctrine on YouTube by megachurch pastors and elders, specific heresies that all believers should be aware of. They are appalling. Satan schemes his plans. He knows his fate since the Garden of Eden. He has until Jesus returns to work his plans, and he will not stop. Satan does not create. He copycats. He steals. He kills. He destroys. He can only lie. There is no truth in him. Satan implements his evil plan. Thus, we see its fruit today, bad fruit. He defiles and he mocks. When a megapastor or any pastor publicly whines about being judged or persecuted, they are doing so to gain alliances. In exchange, they feel authenticated and more correct in their defense of their bigger bucks and position. But they are to be defending the good news. Philippians 1:7. Even if they are in chains. As movie stars, they want people to like them. Being liked equals higher bucks, higher ratings. I have never known a true shepherd who has gone through severe trials and accusations and even church splits, making public disclosure of their sufferings, especially from their pulpits. They silently suffer in their certain place. 1 Corinthians chapter 9, 1 through 19. Am I not a free man? Am I not an emissary of the Messiah? Haven't I seen Yeshua, our Lord? And aren't you yourselves a result of my work for the Lord? Even if to others I am not an emissary, at least I am to you. For you are living proof that I am the Lord's emissary. That is my defense. When people put me under examination, don't we have the right to be given food and drink? Don't we have the right to take along with us a believing wife? as do the other emissaries, also the Lord's brothers and Kepha. Or Barnabas? Am I the only ones required to go on working for our living? Did you ever hear of a soldier paying his own expenses, or a farmer planting a vineyard without eating its grapes? Who shepherds a flock without drinking some of the milk? What I am saying is not based merely on human authority, because the Torah says the same thing. For in the Torah of Moses it is written, "You are not to put a muzzle on an ox when it is treading out the grain." If God is concerned about cattle, all the more does he say this for our sakes. Yes, it is written for us, meaning that he who plows and he who threshes should work expecting to get a share of the crop. If we have sown spiritual seed among you, is it too much if we reap a material harvest from you? If others are sharing in this right to be supported by you, don't we have a greater claim to it?
You are my peace, my fortress in the storm. You quiet every trembling heart. You make the restless still. You are my peace, my refuge and my home. In your presence I am steady. In your arms my soul is healed.